Hi everyone. It's a beautiful, typical, windy Alberta day, and I'm currently around Fort Macleod, and I'm headed to the Crowsnest Pass. There's a place that I've passed by nearly 100 times, this old building that I've never actually been to, and that's where we're headed today. The name of the place is the Leitch Collieries. Now I had to do some research because I didn't know what a colliery meant. According to the website, a colliery is a British term for a coal mine. So we're gonna go check out an old abandoned coal mine today. See you there. Made it to Leitch Collieries, and it's still pretty windy, but let's have a look around, shall we? So the actual mine site is actually somewhere up the creek, but around here all these buildings were used in the processing for coal and coke. Biggest remaining building here on the grounds, and this behind me is the power building, and the first room is where the boilers were kept. So let's take a look. This room of the powerhouse is where the air compressors and steam engine were located. So those provided the mine with electricity and compressed air. This final room of the power building was used for repair and maintenance for the mine equipment, rail cars. They were far from any settlement, so they really needed to have those services available on site. Here we are in the manager's house, and as you can see, it doesn't look like much now, but at one point this building was actually 3 floors. He had plumbing, they had 3 fireplaces, kitchen dining area on the 2nd floor. So the mine manager actually this was more of a mansion, so he'd be living a lot better than the regular miners. Up here just behind me, you can actually see there's still some of the old wall, so that's kind of cool. Still got some hat racks. So here's what the house would have looked like back in the day, and here's Mr. Billy Hamilton himself, the manager. Behind me is where the tipple used to be located, and it's here where the coal would go down conveyor belts and some workers would try to pick out all the rock. But apparently they didn't always do the best of job, as some of their shipments were sometimes rejected due to it having dirty coal. Right now I'm in the foundation of the old washery building, and this used to be the biggest building on the site. This is where the slack coal would be cleaned to remove all the ash, because that couldn't be burned. So after that, it would be transferred to the coke ovens. This is where the coke ovens used to be. And what coke is, it's just coal that's been cooked, and after that it allows it to be burnt at much higher temperatures. So how come this mine didn't last very long? Well, there's a couple reasons that I've read. First, it seems like the company put too much of their money into development of the coal mine and not enough money into the production. Second, World War I happens, and most of the investment was going towards the war effort and it wasn't going out to coal mines. Finally, they also attempted to sell the mine before it closed, but unfortunately the buyer passed away before they were able to make the sale. So in the end, this place was shut down. The stone remains, but a lot of the metal that was covering the buildings was sold. Well, that's the end of my tour of Leitch Collieries. It was really nice to finally stop here and see what this place is all about. If you're interested, I'd take a look at the website, or better yet, why don't you just come here and pay it a visit. Until next time, it's time to get out of the wind though.